Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. We're out here at the little course in Franklin, Tennessee. We're gonna go play this little 9-hole course. It is only par 3s, that's why it's called the little course, but it's a fun little track. Always enjoy coming over here to play, work on some wedges, and really work on the short game. Great place to do it. For today's video, I'm gonna be playing the 9 holes out here. We're gonna keep score, just kind of see what we shoot. But I'm gonna be addressing some of those questions that you posted up in the community post where I kind of laid it out there, you know, just kind of ask me whatever questions you have about golf, life, whatever. Yeah, so we're gonna cover as many of those questions as we can in this 9-hole little segment. So yeah, we're gonna head to the tee and see if we can't make some birds today. Let's go. We got 111 yards here on number 1. However, we are gonna be playing it from right there. It's all dormant grass here, so we're gonna have to be playing off the mat. I believe that's probably gonna be playing about 20 yards in front. So let's go with, 91 yards. Little wind left to right, lob wedge in hand. For the first swing out of the car, we will take that. That looked like it gave it a peek. Are you kidding me? Might have gotten a bit lost in the sauce, but that is right where it landed. Hopped up there. It looked like pretty close. Spun off the slope just a little bit to the right. Straight up the hill. Didn't quite give it enough speed. We'll get the speed down in these greens. Par on 1, on to number 2, but we're gonna go ahead and address the first question from the community post from the other day. This question was from Gavin. He wanted to know what in the grip helps to hit it straight. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about kind of more the address and the setup to help promote hitting a straight ball flight. On the range, when you're practicing, always practice with an alignment stick or a club, something to make sure that you're aiming properly, and then work on your balance and tempo. Those 3 things, there's a lot of drills that you can look up on YouTube to kind of work on your balance and your tempo, but the alignment is so key in hitting a straight, consistent ball flight. Too many people get kind of misaligned, and when you're not aligned properly, that can promote very wayward shots. So focus on your alignment with alignment sticks or clubs, put something down on the ground, and then work on your balance and tempo. Those are huge when you're trying to hit a consistent, straighter ball flight. Pretty straight away, kind of up over a ridge. Here's where we're teeing off from. A few yards in front of that, probably looking at about 120 yards from here. I'm gonna go put the camera behind the hole. That way you can kind of see the ball landing, give you a little better vantage point from there. So when I left the camera here to walk back to the tee, there was no wind at all. I only took 1 club. That 1 club I took was not enough club once I got back there with the wind going straight into. So we're a little short, yeah. Looks like it's at what, 104 yards? Yep, almost even with it, about 103 yards. A little into the breeze, slightly uphill. Let's knock it close. I was a little firm, pushed it just a hair, left it out right. Shouldn't be in too bad a shape though. Ran that one well by. a big comeback putt right there. On to our second question, submitted from Seth. Seth, if you get to watch this video, let me know where you're from, because your question was, have I ever played golf outside the United States? The answer is no, I have not. I would love to. I've walked on some courses in Germany, but didn't have my clubs with me, so didn't get to tee it up there. Would love to travel all over the world, play in all kinds of different terrains, and experience all kinds of different cultures. That would be awesome. So hopefully here in the near future, I'm gonna be able to make that happen. Thanks for your question, Seth. Number 4, 85 yards over that bunker. This is a difficult little shot. Got to maneuver between those two trees. Here's where we're hitting from. 84 yards, center of the green. That pin looks to be basically in the center, maybe a little back. A little hooded lob wedge, maybe? I'm thinking so. Keep it down below those tree branches. I think it was a decent number. It was a little right, but we'll see where it is. It's kind of over that bunker. Can't really tell where it ended up. Alex asked what my favorite major is. Gonna have to go with the Masters. There really is no other tournament like it. The US Open, the Open Championship, and the PGA Championship are all great events. However, there's nothing like Augusta. I've been one time and I'm getting to go this year. Very excited. So to answer your question, Alex, the Masters, on to number 5. And guess what? It's another par 3. Little puff of breeze into maybe. Yeah, 140 yards here on number 5. I'm gonna chip a 9 just because I kind of want to. Yeah. Tell. It might have been a little left, but it should be a decent number. Like I said, a little left, not a bad number, about 25 feet for the bird. Number 6 right here, 126 yards down a bit of a hill. All right, Maddie, I've got an answer for your question about who's the best Predators player. That's tough. My initial gut instinct is Subban. He is unbelievable. But as far as my favorite player, I'm gonna have to go with Forsberg. Yeah, you could argue that both of those guys probably could be the best player. Pecorine, one of the best keepers in the game. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Forsberg, yep. All righty, we will take that all day long. About an 8-footer left for the bird. Riley had a question for me. Wanted to know what my luckiest round of golf is. I'm not gonna really say that this was my luckiest round of golf, but it was one round that I will never forget. I had 3 chip-ins from outside of probably 30 yards. So I holed out 3 times, only hit 3 greens, shot 69 that day, hitting 3 greens out at Nashville Golf one day. That was a crazy round. Didn't hit it well, but chipped it, putted it, wedged it, unbelievable, and made the putts when I had to. 3 under, hitting 3 greens. I'm not gonna say it was the luckiest round. It was just a very fun, crazy round. So that's what I'm gonna have to go with. Number 7, 114 yards, slightly downhill and down breeze. Might be a little long. Breeze is definitely helping, but we're putting. George had a question for me. What is my handicap and do I have any goals for this year? I don't currently have a handicap. The last handicap that I kept was a +6. That was several years ago. I would not say that I'm currently playing to that level. I would probably guess that my handicap would be somewhere around +2, maybe +3 currently. My goal would be this year to get back to where I was a few years ago with that +6. That was definitely when I was playing my best. I was playing well in some competition, and I haven't been in competition as of late, but looking to get into more this year. Number 8, you guessed it, par 3, 161. Maybe a little left. The sun's kind of glaring on the green there. I couldn't really see it down, but I think it should be putting. Whew. All the way around, good putt. Last hole of the day, number 9, 52 yards. I'm gonna go put the camera up by the hole. Maybe we can stick it close and it would be really cool. Well, that would have been cool if we hit it close. We might have hit that a little thin. Yeah. All right, all done. That was kind of a boring 9 holes, lots of pars, yeah. We're gonna go sit down and answer some more questions right now. A Golfer's Walk wanted to know what my tournament schedule looks like for this year. I don't currently have anything on the schedule. The doors haven't quite been open for that financially and really time with all the social media going on. I haven't had the same amount of time to practice and work on my game, which in turn has hired my scores overall, and the possible sponsors and people who would finance my career are not quite as interested with me not having played in events in a little while. So it has made it difficult to get back into competition. However, there are a few events that I'm looking at putting on the schedule for this summer, and will definitely keep you updated. That is 100% still the dream, is to play on the PGA Tour, and I would love to give myself one full season to really give it a go. I've never really had a full year before to be able to play in competition. I've played kind of in clumps here and there, playing in a handful of events and then having to go back to work and things like that. So one full season would be unbelievable. Would love that opportunity. We'll definitely keep you updated. Like I said, I'm looking at playing in a few events this year, but not quite sure exactly what's going to be on the schedule just yet. Neil wants to know kind of what my practice schedule looks like, if I work out, how much I implement fitness into my golf game, and kind of what a typical day looks like when I'm at home practicing and that sort of thing. So Neil, what I would say to that as far as fitness goes, I do typically work out 4 to 5 times a week when I'm at home here in Nashville, and a typical workout's going to last somewhere between 45 minutes and an hour and 15. I do typically do full body workouts, do a lot of stretching. I will typically stretch for 20 to 30 minutes per day. Work a lot on my balancing as well. Balancing is so key to having a repeatable golf swing, so focus on balancing as well. As far as practice, I will spend anywhere between 4 to 6 hours out at the course every day, whether that's on the range, on the putting green, short game area, or on the course playing. I do like to play a lot because I think you can learn a ton about your game being out on the course actually playing rounds. And that is going to conclude today's Q&A out here at the little course. Played the 9 holes, answered some questions. I know I did not get to all of the questions that were in the community post. If you left a question that I did not answer, comment below and I will get to it down in the comments. Also, if you have any other questions, drop one below in the comments. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe and ring that bell, turn them notifications on if you are enjoying this kind of content. That is greatly appreciated. And y'all, until next time, we'll see you when we see you.